Hi, this is Eleanor, Yogis on board, and a little bit of behind the scenes. So we've just been out on the River Weir doing our paddleboard yoga this morning. We've all had a little swim because it's mega hot here in the UK. And now I need to get the boards back on the top of the van. I don't know if you can see all the way up there or not. And so that involves me standing up on the top of the van, and so I don't think you can really see. um, and got one up there already, and pulling the boards up. So I've got them fins. So I've got them set ready so that I have fins on one board to the front of the van and fins on the other board to the back of the van, because I don't want it to be sort of aerodynamic in one direction, if that makes sense. If it catches wind, don't want it to kind of then drag the boards off the van. So and we've got the straps there on top, so it takes about I'd say it takes about 10-15 minutes. I've got it down at quite an art now. It's quite quick now. There we go. So that is a little bit of behind the scenes at Yogis on board. I will take you up with me a little bit. Here we go. I could do some ladders. That might be helpful. I'll prop you. There we go. Lost you for a minute there. I'll prop you up here. Okay. So you are on the top of the van, and I'm going to drag one board up at a time. Wonder where I can prop you. Up here, maybe. There we go. Okay, so these straps are pre buttoned. These straps are kind of halfway ready from taking the boards out, so I didn't fully kind of pull the straps loose. So that's just sliding through, and then there you go. And it's going to slide through the straps at the front as well. Quite easy. I don't know if you can see for that branch. Okay, so there is like an absolutely massive branch here, and I don't want to cause any harm to the tree either. So the straps, this is turning into a how to strap your boards to the van tuition. So we've got these legacy holes here, and what I've done is I've got these roof bars, as you can see. So what I did is I put the strap under the roof bar here, underneath, and then through here, through the pole. Can you see the pole? Through this and then around the top of the board. And then just a buckle there, which I'm gonna, hang on, which I'm gonna tighten up. So I didn't fully take the straps out. I just kind of left them in position when I took the boards out this morning. So this is nice and easy now. And I'm strapping, I don't know if you can see because of this tree, but I'm strapping down to the board. So you can probably also see that this is under the bar. You don't want to strap up here, up to the board, because what happens then if you catch wind, literally one day my friend had kindly strapped my boards on and was being helpful, but had strapped upwards, and what happened was I caught wind and it ripped the roof bars off the van. Whereas here, because we're strapped down to the board, in terms of aerodynamics, that is far safer. So I've got a second set of straps. These legacy straps that come with the legacy post are not that good. The Thule straps are much better. There is a little twist in that strap which is not ideal. That can just kind of happen. Oh, there we go, it's untwisted itself. So again, I'm pulling it down and I'm strapping down to the boards, down to the van, I should say. Try and get as tight as you can. That's pretty good. It would really help if this branch wasn't in the way, and I really don't want to damage the tree. Anyway, there we go. Right, so then what I'm going to do, so you've got all this excess strap which can flap around when you drive and can be a real distraction for you, and also a hazard. So what I do is I just wrap it around the bar until I've got enough to do a bit of a tie. So I'll tie this, so I've got about that left. So I'm going to tie that on. I'm just doing like a loop knot, really, and obviously that loop knot, that could come loose. That could, over time, say you're driving on the motorway, that can start to slacken. I'm not driving any great distance, but if I go like this back over, that pulls it nice and tight. And then I do another of those. So again, that could very easily there slacken. Pull it back under and over. And then I might even do an extra little knot there just to secure that. So there's less that's gonna have a chance of unraveling. And then same with this one. So strap it on round. This strap's not as long, so I'm going to do a little loop there. Again, bring it, so I'm kind of going back on itself, and then do one more in there. Yeah, that's good. You could kind of, even if you're going on the motorway, sort of thread through again like that, so that's not gonna come loose. Right, so that's good. And then exactly the same here. You can see here how I went under. So that, hang on a second, got slightly